Have you ever wondered if your beloved feline companion has transformed from a pet into the undisputed ruler of your household? Do you find yourself questioning whether the line between showing affection and excessive indulgence has been crossed? With those mesmerizing eyes and enchanting purrs, it becomes nearly impossible to resist giving them everything they desire. However, what many cat owners don't realize is that overindulging your cat can significantly impact their behavior, health, and overall well-being in ways that might surprise you. The relationship between humans and cats has evolved dramatically over the centuries, and in our modern world, we often treat our feline friends as cherished family members who deserve the very best. While this deep bond and desire to provide comfort is natural and beautiful, it's crucial to understand when our love crosses into territory that might actually harm our cats rather than help them. Today, we'll explore the comprehensive signs that indicate your cat might be receiving too much of a good thing, and more importantly, we'll discover how to strike that perfect balance between unconditional love and the healthy boundaries necessary for optimal feline behavior and wellness. Before diving into the specific behaviors that indicate spoiling, it's essential to understand what truly constitutes healthy cat pampering versus problematic overindulgence. Many cat owners struggle with this distinction because our natural instinct is to respond to our cat's every need and desire. After all, when they show us unconditional love, don't they deserve the same in return? The truth is that cats, like all animals, thrive with structure, boundaries, and consistency. While showing love and providing comfort is absolutely necessary for a healthy relationship, constantly giving in to every demand can create behavioral patterns that ultimately make your cat less happy, less independent, and potentially less healthy. True love for your cat means understanding their natural instincts and needs while also teaching them to be well-adjusted, confident, and capable of some independence. Proper cat care involves meeting their fundamental needs for nutrition, safety, mental stimulation, and affection while also encouraging natural behaviors and maintaining reasonable expectations. When we cross the line into spoiling, we often inadvertently teach our cats that they can control every aspect of their environment through demanding behavior, which can lead to anxiety, aggression, and other problematic issues. One of the most common signs of an overly spoiled cat is the constant demand for attention. Does your feline friend follow you from room to room, meowing persistently and refusing to accept that you might need some personal space? While cats naturally seek interaction with their human companions, a spoiled cat takes this to an extreme level that can become exhausting for everyone involved. This behavior typically develops when we consistently respond to every attention-seeking meow or paw tap. From a behavioral perspective, this creates what experts call positive reinforcement, where the cat learns that persistent demanding behavior always results in the desired outcome. While it's completely natural to want to respond to our cat's needs, constantly giving in to attention demands can actually make them more anxious and less capable of entertaining themselves or feeling secure when alone. Cats that have been overindulged in this way often struggle with independence and may develop separation anxiety when their human companions aren't available. They become so accustomed to constant interaction that they lose the natural feline ability to be content in their own company, which is actually an important aspect of healthy cat behavior. Another telltale sign of spoiling involves food-related behaviors. Does your cat turn their nose up at perfectly good, nutritionally balanced cat food, only to show interest in premium options or special treats? While we all want to provide the best nutrition for our cats, this selective eating pattern often indicates that they've developed unrealistic expectations about their meals. From a nutritional standpoint, cats can develop what's known as conditioned food preferences when they're consistently offered multiple options or special treats. This process can lead to serious long-term health consequences, as cats may begin refusing balanced diets in favor of less nutritious but more palatable options. The result can be nutritional deficiencies, digestive issues, and even obesity if they're consuming too many high-calorie treats. Many cat owners find themselves in a cycle where they offer increasingly special or expensive foods to entice their cat to eat, not realizing that this actually reinforces the picky behavior. A well-adjusted cat should be able to eat appropriate cat food without requiring constant variety or premium options, though occasional treats are certainly fine as part of a balanced approach. Cats are naturally territorial animals who typically value having their own space and respecting boundaries. However, an overly spoiled cat may completely disregard personal space, insisting on being physically close to you at all times, and becoming upset when they can't be in your lap, on your legs, or directly beside you. This behavior often develops when cats receive constant physical attention and learn to expect it at all times. While the desire for closeness shows affection and trust, when taken to extremes, it can indicate an unhealthy emotional dependency. Cats that can't tolerate any separation from their owners may struggle with anxiety and stress when left alone, even for short periods. Healthy cats should be able to enjoy affection and closeness with their humans while also being comfortable spending time independently. They should be able to relax in their own spaces without constantly seeking physical contact, and they should be able to respect when their humans need some personal space. Scratching is a completely natural and necessary behavior for cats, serving multiple purposes including nail maintenance, territory marking, and stress relief. However, when a cat consistently chooses to scratch furniture, curtains, or other inappropriate surfaces despite having multiple scratching posts available, this often indicates a lack of clear boundaries rather than a lack of appropriate outlets. Spoiled cats may learn that they can do whatever they want without consequences, leading them to prefer scratching your expensive sofa over their designated scratching posts. This behavior typically develops when there are no consistent rules or when inappropriate scratching is ignored or inconsistently addressed. The key to addressing this issue involves providing appropriate scratching surfaces while also establishing clear, consistent boundaries about what surfaces are acceptable for scratching. Cats are intelligent animals who can absolutely learn household rules when they're applied consistently and fairly. Sleep behavior can reveal a lot about the dynamic in your household. While many cats enjoy sleeping near or with their human companions, a spoiled cat may completely take over your sleeping space, refusing to use their own bed and becoming demanding or disruptive if you try to reclaim your own sleeping area. This behavior often starts innocently enough, with cats joining their humans for cozy sleeping arrangements. However, when cats begin to expect this arrangement and become demanding or disruptive if they don't get their way, it indicates that they've learned to control this aspect of the household routine. From a behavioral standpoint, sleeping arrangements can become a power struggle where the cat learns that persistent meowing, pawing, or other demanding behaviors will eventually result in getting their preferred sleeping spot. While sharing sleeping space can be enjoyable for both cats and humans, it should be on mutually agreeable terms rather than through feline demands and manipulation. Cats are naturally agile, athletic animals with incredible jumping and climbing abilities. These skills are essential for their physical and mental well-being, providing exercise, mental stimulation, and confidence. However, some spoiled cats may begin demanding to be lifted to high places rather than using their natural climbing abilities. This learned helplessness often develops when well-meaning owners consistently lift their cats instead of encouraging them to use their natural abilities. While it might seem kind to help your cat reach high places, constantly doing so can actually undermine their confidence and physical fitness. Cats that become dependent on being lifted may lose some of their natural agility and confidence over time. They may also become more demanding in other areas, learning that they can rely on their humans to do things for them rather than maintaining their natural independence and capabilities. Grooming is an important bonding activity between cats and their human companions, and many cats enjoy being brushed or petted by their favorite people. However, when a cat becomes so exclusive that they only tolerate grooming from one specific person and become aggressive or upset when others attempt to help with their care, this can indicate an unhealthy level of dependency. This exclusivity can create practical problems, especially if the preferred person needs to travel or if the cat requires veterinary care. Cats that are overly dependent on one person for grooming and care may experience significant stress in situations where that person isn't available. While socialized cats should be able to tolerate basic care from multiple people, even if they have preferences. This flexibility is important for their overall well-being and reduces stress in various situations they may encounter throughout their lives. Many cat owners are familiar with the phenomenon of their cat sitting directly on their keyboard, book, or other work materials when they want attention. While this behavior can be endearing and is often seen as a sign of affection, when it becomes a consistent pattern of interrupting important activities, it may indicate that the cat has learned to use disruptive behavior to control their human's attention. Cats are remarkably intelligent and quickly learn which behaviors get them the results they want. If sitting on your computer consistently results in attention, petting, or play, they'll continue using this strategy. While occasional interruptions are normal and can even be charming, constant disruption of work or other activities suggests that the cat has learned to prioritize their immediate desires over household harmony. Cats are perfectly capable of learning and following household rules when those rules are consistently applied. However, spoiled cats may seem to completely ignore established boundaries, such as staying off counters, not scratching certain furniture, or respecting certain areas of the home. This behavior often develops when rules are inconsistently enforced or when there are no real consequences for breaking established boundaries. Cats are intelligent enough to understand household expectations, but they're also smart enough to test boundaries and take advantage of inconsistent enforcement. When cats consistently break rules without consequences, they learn that the rules don't really apply to them. This can lead to increasingly problematic behaviors and a household dynamic where the cat feels entitled to do whatever they want regardless of the impact on their human family. Play is essential for cats' physical and mental health, providing exercise, mental stimulation, and an outlet for natural hunting instincts. However, spoiled cats may become demanding about playtime, insisting on immediate attention when they want to play and becoming frustrated or destructive if their demands aren't immediately met. Healthy play relationships involve some structure and boundaries, with humans initiating play sessions at appropriate times and cats learning to be patient when immediate play is impossible. Cats that have been overindulged may expect instant gratification and may not have learned to entertain themselves or wait for appropriate play opportunities. This demanding behavior around playtime can actually reduce the quality of play sessions and create stress for both cats and humans. Well-adjusted cats should be able to enjoy structured play sessions while also being capable of independent entertainment and patience when immediate play isn't available. Some spoiled cats learn to use destructive behavior as a way to get attention when they feel ignored. This might involve knocking objects off tables, shredding papers, or engaging in other mischievous activities specifically designed to get their humans' attention, even if that attention is negative. This behavior pattern develops when cats learn that being destructive reliably results in human interaction, even if that interaction involves scolding or correction. From the cat's perspective, negative attention is still attention, and if they're not getting enough positive interaction, they may resort to attention-seeking destruction. Understanding this behavior is crucial because simply responding to destructive behavior with attention, even negative attention, can actually reinforce the pattern. Addressing this issue requires providing appropriate positive attention while not rewarding destructive behavior with immediate responses. Many cat owners are familiar with being awakened by persistent meowing, often very early in the morning, as their cat demands breakfast, attention, or outdoor access. While cats are naturally more active during dawn and dusk hours, extremely demanding morning behavior often indicates that the cat has learned to control their human schedule through persistent vocalization. This behavior typically develops when humans consistently respond to early morning demands, inadvertently teaching the cat that persistent meowing will eventually result in getting what they want. Over time, cats may begin waking their humans earlier and earlier, creating a cycle that can be exhausting for everyone involved. Healthy feeding and interaction schedules should be primarily determined by human convenience and household routines, with cats learning to adapt to reasonable schedules rather than dictating when activities should occur through demanding behavior. Cats that consistently beg for human food or attempt to steal food from plates often do so because they've learned that persistence pays off. While occasional interest in human food is normal, constant begging or food theft usually indicates that the cat has been inadvertently trained to expect access to human meals. This behavior can be problematic for several reasons, including potential health issues from inappropriate foods, disruption of family meals, and reinforcement of demanding behavior patterns. Many human foods are not appropriate for cats and can cause digestive upset or more serious health problems. Well-mannered cats should be able to be present during human meals without constantly begging or attempting to access food. They should be satisfied with their own appropriate diet and not feel entitled to share in every human meal. While providing toys and enrichment for cats is important for their well-being, some households become completely overrun with cat toys, creating what feels like a feline playground rather than a human home. When cats have unlimited access to new toys and entertainment options, they may actually become less appreciative of their possessions and more demanding of constant novelty. Interestingly, many cats show more interest in simple items like cardboard boxes than in expensive, elaborate toys. This preference highlights the importance of understanding what cats actually need for entertainment versus what we think they should want. A reasonable number of appropriate toys, rotated regularly to maintain interest, is usually more effective than an overwhelming abundance of options. Cats can actually become overstimulated or less engaged when they have too many choices available at once. Understanding these signs of spoiling is just the first step toward creating a healthier, more balanced relationship with your cat. The goal isn't to stop showing love or providing comfort, but rather to establish a framework where love and boundaries coexist harmoniously. Creating human-only spaces in your home helps maintain respect for everyone's needs while still allowing cats to feel included in family life. This might mean establishing that certain furniture or areas are off-limits, or creating specific times when cats need to respect human activities without interruption. Establishing regular meal schedules teaches cats to be patient and reduces demanding behavior around food. Rather than feeding on demand, Structured feeding times help cats feel secure in knowing when their needs will be met while also maintaining household routines that work for everyone. Structured playtime is more beneficial than random, on-demand play sessions. By initiating play at appropriate times and teaching cats to wait patiently, you can actually improve the quality of play while reducing demanding behavior. Learning to ignore attention-seeking meowing and other demanding behaviors, while still providing plenty of positive interaction at appropriate times, helps cats learn that demanding behavior doesn't work while still ensuring they receive adequate attention and affection. Providing cats with their own comfortable resting spaces, even if they sometimes choose to sleep with their humans, helps maintain their independence and gives them options for alone time when they need it. Not sharing human food prevents begging behavior while ensuring cats receive appropriate nutrition from their own diet. Occasional cat-safe treats can still be part of showing affection without creating problematic begging patterns. Addressing mischievous behavior calmly and consistently, without providing the attention that the cat may be seeking, helps reduce attention-seeking destruction while maintaining household harmony. The most important thing to remember is that setting loving boundaries actually strengthens your relationship with your cat rather than diminishing it. Cats feel more secure and confident when they understand household expectations and have consistent routines they can rely on. Being your cat's favorite human involves providing love, security, and guidance in balanced measures. This means meeting their needs for affection, play, and comfort while also helping them develop the independence and confidence that are natural parts of healthy feline behavior. Cats that have appropriate boundaries are often happier, less anxious, and more confident than cats that have been overindulged. They're better able to handle changes in routine, interact appropriately with other people and animals, and maintain their physical and mental health throughout their lives. The key to success lies in consistency, patience, and understanding. Changes in household dynamics and expectations should be implemented gradually and maintained consistently. Cats are remarkably adaptable when changes are introduced thoughtfully and maintained with patience. Remember that every cat is unique, and what works for one cat may need to be adjusted for another. Pay attention to your individual cat's personality, needs, and responses as you work toward creating a more balanced relationship. The journey toward a perfectly balanced relationship with your cat is ongoing and requires patience, consistency, and lots of love. The goal isn't to create a distant or cold relationship, but rather to establish a foundation of mutual respect and understanding that allows both you and your cat to thrive. Cats that learn to respect boundaries while still receiving abundant love and care often become more confident, independent, and genuinely happy. They're better equipped to handle life's changes and challenges, and they often form even stronger bonds with their human families. The satisfaction of seeing your beloved feline companion happy, healthy, and well-adjusted is immeasurable. When cats feel secure in their routines and confident in their relationships, they're able to express their natural personalities more fully and enjoy life to the fullest. By finding the perfect balance between showing love and maintaining healthy boundaries, you create an environment where both you and your cat can enjoy a harmonious, fulfilling relationship that benefits everyone involved. Your cat learns to be their best self while still feeling completely loved and cherished. If you found these insights helpful in understanding your own relationship with your feline companion, please subscribe to our channel for more expert advice on creating the best possible life for your cats. Share this video with other cat lovers who might benefit from learning about the balance between love and healthy boundaries. Together, we can help create happier, healthier relationships between cats and their human families, ensuring that our beloved feline friends live their most fulfilling lives while maintaining the harmony that makes sharing our homes with them such a joy.